Hey students, this is your hints video for lesson 8.4, areas of composite figures. So I've picked a few problems that I thought might be a little bit tricky. Your first several, you have some composite shapes on a grid and you need to break them apart into pieces that you can find areas of. So if I look at number 5, I can break this into a triangle and another triangle and a third triangle. And when I'm looking at that, I have, let me see, I'm going to do this in 3 different colors. This triangle here that I'm going to color blue, that triangle will be 1/2 times my base is 4 and my height is 2, or vice versa. Plus, now let me go ahead and shade in this red triangle here, has a base of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a height of 4. So that's 1/2 times 6 times 4. Plus, I'll do a yellow triangle here that has a base of 6 and a height of 3. So that's 1/2 times 6 times 3. So you should be able to simplify that from there and find the total area of that composite shape. All right, on this next one, number 8, I could divide this into a triangle and a rectangle. And then this bottom part I could either look at as a trapezoid, or I can break it apart into a rectangle and 2 more triangles. If I want to do the trapezoid, the area of a trapezoid is 1/2 of base 1 plus base 2. In other words, the average of the 2 bases times the height. So that trapezoid will be 1/2 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus the other base of that trapezoid is 4. And the height is 2. So that's going to be just this trapezoid part, and then you could go ahead and add on the rectangle and the triangle. All right, number 10, we have a composite shape that's made up of 2 semicircles and a rectangle right in the middle. So our total area, I'm just going to do this as 2 semicircles. So there's 2 semicircles, so each of those is 1/2 times pi times the radius squared. Now it looks like the diameter is 15, so that's going to be 7.5 squared. Okay, plus the rectangle, which is 15 times 4. That's the rectangle. So of course when you simplify this, 2 times 1/2, we really just have one circle. That's 7.5 times 7.5. That's 56.25 pi, plus our 15 times 4 is 60. So you can go ahead and simplify that from there. Make sure you round to the nearest thousandth. All right, for number 13, what we have here is a right triangle minus this rectangle. So our area will be triangle minus rectangle. So our triangle has a base of 5 plus 2. So it has a base of 7 and a height of 5 plus 4, which is 9. So that's going to be 1/2 times 7 times 9, that's the area of the triangle, minus the rectangle is 2 times 4. So you can go ahead and take that from there. It doesn't say to round, so you'll leave it just like you get it. Okay, and then number 14, it looks like what we have is a square minus a half circle. So you're going to find the area of the square and you're going to subtract the half circle. That half circle has a diameter of 6, which means it has a radius of 3. So you should be able to take that one from there. All right, now number 15, we said the figure is made up of a square and a rectangle. Find the area of the shaded region. So this red box here on the left is a square, 7 by 7, and we have a rectangle on the right. So if this whole length is 16, and we know that the length of this part is 7, then that tells us that the length of the rectangle is 16 minus 7, or 9. Okay, so that helps us because if we look at this triangle right here, my blue triangle, that area will be 1/2 times 9 times 3. The base of the triangle is 9, the height is 3, plus, I'm gonna use a different color here. I'll make a green triangle. This triangle has a base of 3 and a height of 7. So that's 1/2 times 3 times 7. So you should be able to take that one from there. All right, and then this last one I'll help you out with. It says the fountain is made up of 2 semicircles. That's these two semicircles, and a quarter circle. Now, the semicircles have a diameter of 20, which means the radius of these semicircles is 10 feet. So we have 2 half circles, 1/2 times pi times 10 squared, because the radius of those little circles is 10, plus, use another color here. This semicircle has a radius of 20. From the center of the circle to the outside is 20. So that's 1/4 times pi times 20 squared. So you should be able to solve that one from there. Make sure that you round, round the perimeter to the nearest 1/10 of a foot, the area to the nearest square foot. So I just did area. You're going to round that to the nearest square foot. And then you also need to find the perimeter. So I'm going to do that in another color here. For the perimeter, we'll do the perimeter of 2 half circles. So 2 times 1/2 oops, I don't know what I'm doing here. Hold on. Okay. Get my pen back. Okay, 2 times 1/2 times pi times the diameter, which is 20. Okay, so 1/2 pi d is the half of circumference for each of those little circles, plus we've got this red part of our circumference, a quarter circumference, so that's 1/4 times pi, and if the radius was 20, that means that the diameter would be 40. So go ahead and simplify that. It says that for the perimeter, you're going to round to the nearest 1/10 of a foot.